Thank you for that concluding comment. Next is Kenny Key. Kenny, you have time seated. If the following individuals can please raise their hand. Sage Gonzalez Walding, thank you. Xochitl Eagleton, thank you. Peter Walding, thank you. Lisa Becerra, Brian Pollard, and Alex Aceituno, or Alex. Oh, right there? Okay. Thank you. You'll have 7 minutes. Please proceed.
Hello, hi. My name is Kenny Key, and I'm in opposition of the current reversal as it stands. You need to remove the footnote 7 as well as stop the projects. I love my city. I love my community. It's a beautiful community. And I'm representing a lot of people here that can't make it today, senior citizens from our neighborhood. I got an Air Force background. I worked for the county of San Diego 5.5 years. I got thousands of hours of flagging traffic and working and repairing the roads for the county of San Diego. I plow snow up in Julian, Campo, Alpine, Spring Valley Road Station, worked 18 months on a striping crew. I'm probably one of the most qualified people in this room right now to speak on traffic and repairing roads. Okay, if you haven't done this job, you can't speak on it. We need more people that understand the damage that's caused by traffic, okay, on roads, okay? So I want to speak to the fact that you guys are casting projects and ideas that are just that. They're just ideas. They're not proven. They're not based on data or any kind of input that matters. It's just based on, we're going to, okay, build, let's do it like this, okay? And that is not best practices. We didn't elect you guys to get up here and demand best practices out of your staff and your employees of the city, but you guys don't hold yourself to the same standards when it comes to items that cross your desk on these that require your votes. You're gonna brush off the data that you need to make educated decisions on these projects that are coming your way. You're gonna brush aside that information. I would say that's teetering violation of your oath. Okay, the last I checked, people vote. Developers don't vote. They may give you some money, but that shouldn't influence your decision making up here. The voting is necessary, but your moral ethics and integrity is what we want. We put you up there today. We need champion leadership. I remember George Stevens, God rest his soul. He was our champion. He set the standard in District 4. He probably rolling over right now with the representation that we get. Yeah, I said it because I love Emerald Hills. I love Encanto. Right now, we can rewind the tape. I video in the community. I can rewind the tape on you guys' recent speeches talking about Martin Luther King and trying to align yourself in your districts with his values and his principles. How dare you come in here today and defecate on his memory and his legacy by allowing this project to harm a black community. Let's call it let's educate people. Up until the late 60s, Emerald Hills had redlining conditions. We couldn't buy property up there. It used to be a golf course. Emerald Hills, that church was a clubhouse, okay? We couldn't even play up there probably, okay? It's one of the most beautiful locations in the city though, okay? And you want to give it to a developer, out-of-state developer who want to dump on our community with a shallow vision for our community. That's a shallow vision. 128 homes for millionaires? That's not what we need. We need sensible, comprehensive building. We don't need no ADUs with no parking established in the community. I bet you wouldn't do that in La Jolla. I bet you wouldn't do that in Torrey Pines. Who's the district representative? You need to get on District 4. They're making us look bad. This is America's finest city. And right now, it does not look like that. This is a community pushback. We are united. You don't ignore pushback. Martin Luther King wouldn't ignore it. He would not align himself with no Jim Crow footnote. Whoever thought it up need to come clean and stand on your record. The people demand it. We put you there. We need championship leadership. You need to be protecting us from aggressive developers. You need to call up the dogs. iBuySD.com, all that kind of stuff. Them companies that come in our neighborhood trying to give pennies on the dollar to senior citizens, dwindling them out of their real estate so you can tear down a home and put an apartment complex up. We don't want apartment complexes. We want to be able to transfer generational wealth just like y'all do in y'all districts. But if you guys allow developers to come in and buy up our community, I'm going to refrain from the language I want to use. Buying up our community, selling off our assets to developers. We ain't going to have them for our young black and brown families that want to buy. It's already too expensive to buy here. And then you want to give away our property? Well, how about fixing the roads? How about putting some concrete sidewalks in Encanto? That lady up here, I don't know how old she was, but she broke off about 3-4 generations. And y'all just ignoring. It's like you got two middle fingers pointing back at us from City Hall. Emerald Hills, Southeast San Diego is how we feel. This in the yellow, and we're telling you how we feel. Does it matter? It would matter to Martin Luther King. It should matter to you. We're people, okay? The developer is not who you should represent. If they sue you, it won't be the first and it won't be the last. Okay? You need to focus on the people. Please. Stop requiring them to have parking requirements. I mean, the road conditions you don't even take care of now. And you want to put a D.R. Horton project in the middle of a neighborhood and not require him to have no kind of, you guys ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Andrea?